doing here?
Well, you kind of blew my cover.
Nikki Bwan. She's still alive.
That's right, McLean. She stole a car at gunpoint. It was reported abandoned just outside of Lockwood out of gas. I'm just worried we're not going to get to her in time.
Mr. McLean, I'm asking for your help.
Who are you?
She's the Prime Minister, the woman I've been trying to see.
Are you the one behind all the killings?
I had no intention of hurting anyone. I only want Chris restored to me. I want my daughter back. It was 1982, the year of black sorrow in my country. Ramtha's death squads were in full flourish, rounding up dissidents for extermination. For months, we hid in the Highland caverns, and there in the darkness, I gave birth to my daughter. I was nursing her when the police came to take us. Death would have been merciful after that, but the Ramthas wanted me to suffer, so they kept me alive. After I was released from prison, I learned that my husband and 2 sons had been executed only days after my capture, and that the Ramthas, grieving for a daughter they had lost in childbirth, had taken my baby to raise as their own. The offspring of their most hated enemy. That irony must have pleased them no end.
So you got your revenge.
This is not about vengeance, Mr. McLean. For 10 years, I have sought only to recover my daughter and to bring the Ramthas to justice.
I saw 3 dead bodies. Doesn't seem like there's much of a difference between you or them.
My agents were sent to extradite them. Unfortunately, they met some armed resistance. My people had no choice.
So if Nikki Bwan hadn't have escaped, you would have taken her unharmed?
Look, we're running out of time. And we know they've got to be hiding somewhere. McLean, you had a relationship with these people. I mean, you lived in their house. You must have some idea where they might be hiding.
I don't want any more bloodshed. I just want my daughter.
See, the thing of it is, I got no reason to believe you.
No, Mr. McLean. The problem is you have no choice. Sheriff Kinney has been instructed to keep everything quiet. So far, no outside agencies have been informed of your presence here. Just tell me where they are, and you leave here without an FBI escort.
Chris said she had a place. She called it her special place. I was the only one ever to go there with her.
Well, where is it?
A couple miles from the house, there's a old sawmill by the lake.
No, my deputies went out there. There was nothing there.
There's a trapdoor underneath the wood pile. Leads to a storage room. It's easy enough to miss.
Thank you, Mr. McLean. You're free to go now.
Think they bought it?
Don't know. But I don't buy them.
Well, then why'd you tell them where she is? Right. Got it. Well, I don't see them.
The cave. She said something about a cave near here that she used to go to. It's back here.
Sam!
Who's she?
It's all right, Nikki. It's all right. She's a friend, all right? We came alone.
Why? What are you doing here?
We just came to help. How you holding up?
Yeah, I'm alive at least. So's my mom.
And we mean to stay that way. You have a car out there?
Well, you're not going to get very far. The sheriff's with Sukaran, and he's got the area pretty well covered.
Give me the keys.
Nikki, this isn't the way to do this. I mean, you're only going to endanger Chris's life.
And if we stay here, they'll find us and do exactly what they did to my husband.
I don't know. Sukaran said that was self-defense.
No, Sam. They tried to make me believe that my father was some kind of torturer. I don't believe them. You knew him. You shouldn't believe them either.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Chris. I used to believe you were Nikki's daughter.
Of course she is.
What do you mean?
The Prime Minister says she's your mother. You were stolen from her when you were a baby.
Sukaran's lying. You're my child. My own flesh and blood.
Is she, Nikki?
Turn around. Let's go.
Hold it, McLean.
Stay right there. You led them here.
Not on purpose.
Drop the gun.
And what do you propose now?
I said drop the gun, Mrs. Bwan.
No harm will come to you.
There's only one way out for you, Nikki. Let Chris go.
Why would I do that?
In exchange for safe passage, they only want Chris. Let her go and you'll be safe.
Mom, you can't.
I guarantee you won't be hurt.
This way you can get out clean, Nikki.
How do I know she'll keep her bargain?
No!
Stop or I'll shoot!
The Prime Minister was telling the truth, wasn't she?
Looks that way.
My whole life was a lie.
Not the way your father felt about you. Whatever he may have done, he was honest about that. Come here. You take care of yourself.
I'm just going to say a few words to Mr. McLean. You've done me a great service, Mr. McLean. I'll never forget it. And I'll never talk about it. None of us will. Isn't that correct, Miss Reese?
I'm sorry. This is way too big to keep under wraps.
You must understand, I bypassed years of legal battles to get Chris back. If the truth got out, it could jeopardize relations between our countries.
Well, to hell with relations. I busted my ass breaking this story open, and there's no way anyone's going to muzzle me now.
If you decide to print this story, I'll have you denounced as a liar. Given your history, Miss Reese, who do you think will be believed?
Well, I'll get McLean to back my story.
Well, he's hardly in any position to do that. On the other hand, the sheriff is hardly in any position to arrest him, so I suppose it turns out well for all of us. Thanks again, Mr. McLean.
Let's get out of here.
Stockton bus was due 15 minutes ago. Everything's late around here.
No big rush.
That's for sure. It's not like I have a deadline or anything. 2 of the biggest stories of the year, and I have to sit on my hands.
There'll be a lot more stories for you.
Yeah, but this one would have proved to everybody that I'm back.
You don't need to prove anything to anybody but yourself. And you did that, Marco. You are back.
Yeah, I am, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, Gus.
You too.